You're listening to 91.1 The Avenue. My name is Ann, and this is The Avenue's Mile of Music coverage. Our Mile of Music coverage is made possible with support from Nicolet Bank. We thank them for being one of those sponsors again to make this all possible. Additional support is provided by Tyme Tours and Bistro. And today I am joined in studio by one of the Mile of Music artists, one of the many who comes to us from Nashville, and it's Laney Jones. Welcome.
It's great to be here. Thank you for having me, Ann.
Thanks. This is your first time in Appleton?
It is, yeah.
And at the Mile. So how did you get connected with the Mile?
Oh man, well I've been hearing about the Mile, like it's lore amongst artists that, you get treated so well, you get to meet up with friends. So, but I got just, I think I have a booking agent, so applied for it and happy to be here.
It's always amazing to, any first impressions?
Oh man, it seems just like a wonderland of music. It's kind of, I thought it was really surprising but cool that it's free for everybody in town. We were just getting some coffee this morning, and we were sitting some young people at the computer and stuff, and totally thought they could be musicians or part of the festival, and they're like, oh, did you go to the Mile yesterday? And it was like their first time just showing up there. So it's cool that it's just part of the city. That was kind of surprising, just to people can pop in and pop out, and it's, yeah.
I don't even know how you'd charge if you wanted to, because it's just, in and out of different venues, and there are outdoor spaces, and it's not confined. I mean, and it's spread out over a mile. So, yeah, in our downtown. So, well, we're really glad that you brought your music to our town. Laney Jones, for those who may not be familiar, I don't know how to describe your sound, but I love your voice.
Thank you.
Yeah. And you're here as a three-piece, right?
Yes,
yeah.
ma'am, yeah.
I'm trying to remember. I'm so sorry. It all blurs together after a while. Classically trained, Berkeley College of Music? Or?
Yeah, no, not necessarily. I started out, I didn't actually start really playing in music until I was in college, and I was kind of just got in by playing like bluegrass and kind of folk music.
Okay.
And so from there I loved songwriting. It's where it kind of all started for me. So yeah, I studied at Berkeley for a little bit, just like on banjo and voice, and my sound, just going from playing by yourself versus now I'm married to my drummer. So, you can't help but be a little more rock and roll with this guy. And it's hard to find a good drummer, so I had to lock him down,
So Laney has had some, I guess, maybe early in your career success, where you caught the attention and were able to play alongside Alison Krauss. Right?
Yeah, I just totally got lucky at Berkeley, signing up for open mic thing, and they were looking for people to do the American Voices for PBS.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I just signed up through the vocal program to do this thing. I was actually late to my audition because I had a class, and I was like, oh no, so I thought about not going. But I talked to my mom. She's like, oh, just go anyways. And so I showed up. I didn't even have my capo, so I made one out of a pin and a hair tie. And it just ended up that, the people who were doing it liked my song, and I got sent to the Kennedy Center to do a vocal masterclass with Allison.
I love that story. So you brought your guitar in with you today, and while it's an acoustic guitar, not typical of what you would see when you find Laney at the festival this time, we sure'd love to introduce you to our audience with a live song, if you'd play one for us.
Oh, absolutely. I would love to.
The Mile is only 4 days, so you're going to want to dig into her music afterwards and soothe your depression, your post-Mile depression, by listening to some of the great music that was available to us here. Tell us what you're going to play.
Yeah, so I just released a record in May, and I'm going to play, I guess, the last song off of that record, called If Life Is the song. The record's called Stories of Pie. If life is a dance, you can dance with anyone. If you're not having fun to the beat of that ancient drum. How can you dance into the dawn? If life is a song, you can sing it with anyone. If they just mouth along, and all the colors make you numb, don't hold your tongue. Sing with someone you trust. If life is a dream, make it sweet beyond belief. Let it sweep you off your feet, till all you want to do is sleep. Here's the thing, you should dream, you should sing, you